Do you find it hard to concentrate on work or studying? And at every little opportunity, you return to a distraction, for example, social media, or your empty fridge, which already had no steak to offer 10 minutes ago? The text that you just read for the third time still won't get into your brain, even though the text itself is not that complicated? Are you feeling frustrated by this? And this frustration leads you to further distract yourself with activities that simply do not get you any further? Hi, if you're new here, I'm Jeremy, I'm a doctor from Germany, and in this video I will give you some tips to gain and maintain your focus. What do you think how many notifications will reach you while you're trying to finish your task? 2, 10, or 20? One thing I can tell you, it won't be 0. Even if you don't reach for your phone, just the ringtone or the vibration of your phone will temporarily distract you for a fraction of a second. The increasing number of messages and notifications we receive is negatively affecting our understanding and concentration. In a world where digitization is increasing daily, we need to consciously consider how we respond to this development in order to still be able to work efficiently and productively. Instead of doing more and more at the same time, we should learn to concentrate on one task after another to achieve the state of total concentration, the state of deep work. Multitasking does not make you productive. We hear it every time, but what does that even mean? In a paper from 2009 by Sophie Leroy, she's an economics professor, it is shown that when we suddenly switch from one activity to another, we remain mentally occupied with the previous activity and thus remain in a semi-concentrated state. In her experiment, Leroy had 2 groups performing 2 tasks. In task A, both groups had 5 minutes to solve 17 questions with a given number of one-word answers. In task B, the groups had to read through a job description and different resumes to choose which candidate they would prefer for the position. But there was a catch. Both groups were able to solve around 13 questions in the given time frame, but only the participants of group 1 were told that they had to solve all the word puzzles to consider the task finished. And then there was another catch. After reading the resumes, the participants were given blank resumes and were asked to write down everything that they remembered. The results showed that the memory suffered when the task was not yet completed. People who are distracted by unrelated thoughts have fewer resources available for their current activity. Social media makes us unproductive. Digitization is increasing a little by little every single day. Many tasks are becoming easier for us as a result. However, constant use of smartphones and laptops is making us unproductive. A productivity study by McKinsey in 2012 revealed that employees spent an average of 60% of their work using online communication tools and surfing the internet, with only 30% of this time being spent on reading and responding to emails. Tasks are completed faster, but the spam of emails, social media, and other notifications is a constant distraction. People feel like they are working more than ever. Nowadays, we are downright addicted to distractions. In every little break or during unpleasant waiting times, we constantly unlock our phones. A little ring or the vibration of the phone distracts us, and we have the urge to react immediately. If you allow your brain to take breaks, you will have more capacity for tasks that are really important to you. Why do you use social media? Because of FOMO? To keep in touch? Are you really keeping in touch through social media? Or does it just give you a glimpse into the highlight reel of people you once knew? If you really want to meet the people you are following, hit them with a DM. But if you really want to get more stuff done, you shouldn't miss the next point. How do you achieve the state of total concentration, the state of deep work? To regain total concentration, it is crucial to put yourself in a state of deep and uninterrupted concentration. Deep work can be achieved in various ways. The basic requirement is to strictly isolate yourself from unwanted distractions. Time blocks of 90 minutes are recommended to tackle your important tasks of the day. 90 minutes is enough time to get a large chunk of work done. However, it is important to consciously take time for this. Total concentration does not come by chance. It is about planning and intending to work concentrated. And so you have to prepare accordingly. What is your work atmosphere like? Is it quiet? Are there a lot of distractions around you? Is the desk tidy? Is your coffee and tea ready? Have you already been to the toilet? Do you need some snacks like fruits or nuts at your workplace? Is your phone on Do Not Disturb? The more often you train to get into the state of deep work, the easier it gets to actively reaching the zone. But the next thing is also very important. After deep work, it's time to recover. Instead of occupying yourself with Netflix in the evenings, use your free time for recovery. Anyone who keeps physically fit has more energy in all other areas of life. In the beginning, it is of course strenuous, but the benefits will be worth it. And if you can afford it, Treat yourself to a massage, go to the sauna, or just take a bath and do nothing for 30 minutes. Many people know it. After a long day of work, we often have a lot to do. We have to go grocery shopping, we have to drop off something at the post office, or 1 or 2 bills to pay. In the evening we come home, and what happens then? We fall into a routine that hardly offers us any recovery. We sit in front of the TV, scroll on our phone, maybe we shop online. We are sad that we are exhausted, and then we are annoyed because the next working day will start tomorrow. And so we are caught in a vicious circle, which keeps going and going, which is only briefly interrupted by our weekends. So you have to make a conscious effort to recover after working so hard. I also firmly believe that we should all read more, no matter what genre. Whether for education or for leisure, I firmly believe in the power of books. While reading, you will notice that you are tired. If you scroll on TikTok in bed in the evening, half an hour is gone like this. Try reading for half an hour in bed. Your body will get the sleep it needs. Most of us are sleep deprived, and that impairs our performance for the whole day. The more you learn to achieve the state of deep work, the more consciously you can apply it. But at the same time, don't forget to recover. If you want to make a commitment to read more books, I have just the right video for you here. I hope you are doing well. I hope you learned something. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Jeremy Tuesday. Peace.